Hello again from my front porch. I'm here with the lovely Ashley Marie and the also lovely Elliana. Say hi, Ellie.
Ellie.
She's busy with some of her new toys because her birthday's coming up this Thursday.
Yes.
And she'll be 22 years old.
No.
Minus the 20. but we celebrated it yesterday. No. Yeah, yesterday. 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah,
Saturday.
So big party here at your house.
Yes.
Was this your first real big party at the house?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was very well attended, but you know, enough about Ashley and Josh. This was all really about Ellie, you know. Right, Elliana? Yeah.
Yep.
she's very involved around because she's got her baby doll sitting here attached to her table among the presents that she received. And she got a lot of presents, a lot of stuff that Ashley's trying to figure out, okay, what is she going to get right now and what is she going to get later? Because you said you do a good job of spreading things out so that she doesn't get it all at one time and keep things fresh.
Yeah,
that's
keeps
really
it more
great.
Interesting for her.
Yep. Are you feeding your baby? Is the baby hungry?
Get berries.
Yep.
Oh, baby likes the berries.
I got to move the book. Don't want to get food on the book. That's good thinking. Uh-oh, the peas fell in her lap. I have to work on that. So while she works on trying to feed the baby, I want to show you some highlights from the festivities so that you can get a chance to see the happy birthday time that we had with Ellie. So here you go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ellie.
Blow hard.
Happy birthday to you.
Should we get you a piece of cake?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
You want some cake too? Yeah.
Well, she's already deconstructed top and bottom.
Alright, I'm all done. You can have the letters back. I'm making it over.
What a difference a year makes. Yeah. Last year she's grabbing big handfuls and shoving in her mouth, and this year she's just feeling around and trying to eat it with a fork. She's so mature. They grow up so fast.
Those were.
She does. I will give you that.
You gonna take a bite?
Did I make them?
There you
Laura
go.
loves her family's attitude.
Well, sometimes I sit down and
Good blueberries, big
See, I've got some birds.
Are you eating it or decorating it?
Sorry.
Happy birthday, Ellie.
Does she remember 4?
Hey,
Because Ellie skips 4.
what do you think, Ellie?
3.
That good stuff?
There's no ice. She keeps going after that. But she skips 1.
There you go. And so then also this was the time for Miss Ellie to meet this furry old friend, Monkey Man. She liked him.
That is true.
Now, many of you are not familiar with Monkey Man. He was somebody that we used to use way back in the day when Ashley's mom and I did children's church stuff, especially. And Monkey Man can be quite cantankerous, couldn't you? Yeah, he really could be. Behave. You're on camera. You can be nice? All right, so then I caught you. I can watch the video, you know. Oh, Ellie wants to come over and stand with us. Can you see her down there?
Good job, baby.
But Monkey Man also, she got to meet him for the first time, and we had video of that too. So you ready to watch that? Yeah, that he actually is excited about. Here you go.
All right, sit down.
What's Pappy have?
Oh no. What's Puppy doing? Oh. Oh no. What happened? What's he got in the bag? I saw some fur. What is that? Is it a monkey?
Monkey?
What do you think? You want to meet her? This is Ellie. Ellie, this is Monkey Man. It's a creative name, isn't it? You want to see her? Maybe she's Monkey Man.
Are you going to give him some water? Are you giving the monkey some water?
Aww. Oh, excuse you. You got food over there? You want food to feed?
Oh, does he need food? You know, I heard that monkeys like bananas.
You have banana for the monkey?
Yeah. Can you, on the floor, there's a banana.
But now you all get to witness the moment that Monkey Man meets Ellie's Bob.
Ah!
Oh, they're such good friends. Do you like Monkey Man and Bob? And now we're cuddling Bob.
She loved Bob.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Monkey Man. She doesn't know you well enough to cuddle you quite yet. Although she was trying to cuddle him quite a bit yesterday.
And feed him.
And feed him. Yeah. So she took good care of Monkey Man this time. Yeah.
Well, some of you here are probably aware that my daughter Ellie is turning 2 this month on the 22nd. So she's real close to becoming a 2-year-old in the full-blown terrific 2s from toddlerhood. The days of infancy are long gone already, and she is 2 years old. And I was reminiscing over this just this last week, thinking about when we brought her home for the first time from the hospital and just holding her as a little baby infant. And those first 6 months of infancy felt like things were never going to change. From the moment we brought her home till 6 months later, it was infant the first day to infant still now 6 months later. And we were beginning to wonder, is she ever going to grow? Is she ever going to be able to talk? Is she ever going to be able to walk? Those first 6 months of anyone's life, growth and change is very slow. It's a very, very slow progress. And if you have had children or have watched little children over the years, seen them grow, it seems like it's happening very slowly. But now that I look back, it happens very quickly. So the first 6 months, Ellie's just in this infancy mode. Nothing's changing. She's not growing. She's crying all the time. My wife and I are talking to each other at that point in our lives and saying, I can't wait until she's able to communicate. Because she would cry when something was wrong, and then she would cry because she just wanted to cry. And we had to figure out if she was crying because something was actually wrong, or if she was just crying because she was just crying. And so I can remember having multiple conversations with Ashley and us talking about how it's going to be so great when she's finally able to communicate so we can understand what she needs. We want to be able to help her. We want to be able to have that communication so that we can do our best to care for our daughter. So now that she can talk and that she can walk, it's a lot easier to start to have that communication process with our daughter. From 6 months to now 2 years old, it has felt like we have hopped into a time machine and we have just arrived here today, and all of a sudden Ellie's 2, and I'm sure as time goes on, as she gets older, it'll feel just the same in the process of each and every single year. The simple problems of infancy are long gone. Ellie can talk and She's changed, and instead of now crying over some things that are important and some things that are not important, she's climbing all over the house, and we have new problems that we have to take care of to keep her safe from hurting her own self, from growing and maturing. So as she has grown and matured and climbs all over and walks and runs and has fun, there have been many times that she'll trip and fall, or she'll bump her head, or something will happen. And I'll ask her, Ellie, are you okay? Ellie, are you okay? And I can't remember exactly the very first time that I asked her, and then she actually responded. But I do remember there was a very defining moment when I finally asked her, are you okay? And she said, yeah. I said, all right, we're getting somewhere. We can talk and communicate. So there have been ample moments from that point in time now where something has happened, and I'll say, Ellie, are you okay? She's coughing. Are you okay, Ellie? Yeah. Cough, 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 cough. Okay, at least she's okay. She's saying she's okay, right? I know she's okay. So we've started to be able to communicate a little bit more. She's developing. She's growing. And so as she's growing, it happens so slowly and so subtly, but you see the physical changes. She's no longer 7 pounds, she's 25 pounds. Her physical growth is happening. Her height, her weight, it's growing. There's change that's occurring. Her brain is forming mentally. As we grow up, the cognitive abilities change in shape and form over time. What I didn't think about from the moment that we brought her home from the hospital for the first time is that someday, eventually, she would also grow emotionally. You're so used to having really no emotion and having to do everything for an infant that you're so focused on what you need to get done that you can't even really think much about the future because you're so concerned about making sure that you're getting everything done that needs to get done. So up until this point, that's kind of been our lives. We're just making sure that everything that needs to get done gets done. So I never really thought much about someday my daughter is going to grow and she's going to have full-on conversations with me, and she's going to show emotion and show care and show anger and all the other things that come with the emotions that we have as we grow and mature. The process has been slow and subtle. And so one day, she goes from crawling to walking, from crawling to climbing, from not being able to talk to counting, and it seems like these things have happened overnight. And so just this last week, I'm sitting at home. It's my wife and I, Ellie, and Ashley's mom, Claudia, is hanging out with us. And I'm sitting in a chair. We're all kind of just in our own little world. And I swallow my saliva. And it went down the wrong pipe. You know, because you've been there before. It's not even a drink. You're just sitting there living, and all of a sudden you're choking on your life. You're choking for your life, right? And so I'm sitting there, and I'm just choking on my saliva, and I'm coughing up a lung. All of a sudden, my daughter, who's been in the middle of the family room, she comes running over to me. Daddy, okay? Okay, Daddy, okay? And I'm going, yeah, I'm okay. And then she goes back to playing. She heard that Daddy's okay, even though he's hacking up a lung. But as long as she heard that I'm okay, she knows Daddy's okay. Now this, in the grand scheme of things, may seem like a very trivial moment. But for me, it was a moment that I choked on my saliva that I will never forget. And the reason being is my daughter, for the very first time, showed emotional maturity. She showed care and concern for her dad. I've been caring and being concerned for her for the last 2 years, but now I'm seeing growth. I'm seeing maturity. I'm seeing emotional maturity. And so for the first time, my daughter not just asked for something, she asked if I was okay. She showed compassion. She showed empathy. She showed concern. Now, she's not grown enough to actually be able to do something if I was choking on something, but at least she cared enough to see if I was okay, right?
Go, Ellie.
Have it. Aw, you're giving him kisses.
Come here.
You kissing Monkey Man. Say mwah, mwah,
All right.
mwah.
So that that wraps up this visit here to Alachua for the lovely, terrific twos, Ellie. And good job, Mom, with a great party. Wonderful festivities. That was a lot of fun, too. And with that, we'll see you all next time from my front porch.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good job.